What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Minecraft training arc. This is going to be my first survival series on the channel, and we're going to keep it going as long as possible. Hopefully, forever. We're just going to keep adding to it. But this stuff is all kind of new to me, making the videos and creating content. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, learning what's going to be interesting and what you guys are going to enjoy seeing in the videos. It's also going to be a little bit of a learning curve, getting better at the game. I'm hoping to really improve my skills in Minecraft in general. So therefore, we're calling this world the Minecraft training arc. Now we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I don't have really any plans starting this world out. We are just going to kind of explore the world and really see what comes to us. So let's see where we spawn. Alright, in a desert. So that is not the best, but we're going to go ahead and get this sugarcane and get going. I don't need all that sugarcane, but we've got some cactus here too, so this is not the worst spawn possible. We can make the most of this. And let's see what we got over here. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be where we end up staying. So I'm going to go ahead and do some exploring, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is not looking good. We got nothing but desert. My hunger is going down very fast. Do have a coral reef though, so you know, it's not all bad. But we're looking desperate. Got nothing to our name right now, so I am just gonna keep going this way. There's look, some grass. It's a good sign, right? Hopefully we can get some food because I may die in this very first night. But you know, that's okay. It's survival. Hopefully not though. Oh my gosh, we got trees. Alright. And now finally, we can punch our first tree. Here we go. We are going to need to get some food right away before we do anything else. First, we need a furnace so we can cook that food. And before that, we got to get some tools. Everyone look away. Okay, I've been doing a lot of exploring so far, and I have a full inventory, so we're going to need to find a spot to let down all of our items. And I'm thinking this is the spot right here. We got a nice mountain and a pretty interesting cave here. I'm not sure what I will do yet with it, but we are just going to kind of see what happens with it. We're going to start trying some stuff out. First, I am going to need to find a spot for an initial setup. I'm thinking let's go ahead and just jump all the way down here. Don't want to get too far down into that cave yet. This looks like a good spot right here. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. We got smithing templates, which I have no idea how to use these yet. We did get some moss from a couple shipwrecks, lots of emeralds. We got plenty of iron here. So we're looking pretty good starting out. So crafting table. I also picked up quite a bit of buried treasure maps. I have not gone exploring yet, but we eventually will go see what is in those ships. Go ahead and get a furnace set up here. I'm just going to make two. Alright, looking set. I think it's time to find a spot to make a bunch of farms. And that's what we're going to do next. Here we go. Alright guys, so we got our farm set up. Next we're going to need to get ourselves geared up. All we have for armor are these Frostwalker boots. And other than that, we do not have a ton of resources for building. So we're going to go ahead and do a very large mining trip here. And cue mining montage. Alright, so that was a pretty successful mining trip. We got ourselves a lot of resources here. We did get it almost a stack of iron, so we have enough to get ourselves some armor. But most importantly, we have plenty of stone, andesite, lots of material so that we can really start to get our base going. The idea here is that we're going to just kind of carve it directly into the side of this mountain here. And we eventually are going to create a whole little mountain village right in this little area. But first, we got to go ahead and clean up this area. I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming, get rid of some of this diorite, make a few adjustments, and we're going to get this place ready to start building. Here we go. Alright, we haven't done too much so far. Took out a few trees here. We moved this water. We're going to move it to a different area eventually. Mainly what we did is we took out some of those copper areas, and we took out some of the dirt. Took out that diorite, and we did a lot of texturing here, so the cobblestone is going to be more in where the darker areas would be. So where this cliff hangs over, there's going to be a lot more shade in these certain areas. So there's going to be a darker palette, mainly cobblestone. As we get into the lighter side, it's going to be a lot more andesite, stone, and we're going to keep that same idea as we move up into our build. As we move up the side of the cliff, it's going to get a lot lighter where there'd be more sun exposure. And we're going to see how that texture looks as we kind of build out this mountain. I'm going to keep terraforming and adding some few things in here, and we'll keep it rolling. Okay, so this is definitely a work in progress. The idea is that there's water coming from the top of the mountain, or where it kind of splits there, and it's kind of making its way through, splitting these two mountains in two, and water falling down into this pond here. We wanted to really make this look like a cliff, so this is definitely a work in progress. We're going to keep chipping away and trying to make this look a little bit better as it sort of comes down into this cave. For right now, I really want to get a starter base going, so we're going to start building right off the side of this cliff here, and we're going to get all our stuff moved in, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, everyone. That is it for our very first episode of the Survival Series. This is just the beginning. We have a lot more that we are going to want to add throughout the series. And I really appreciate everyone for watching. I will see you in the next one.